Hi everybody, it's Richard here again. I thought I would just do a video on some of the vinyl purchases I've made this year, which is actually quite a bit, so I thought I would narrow it down to just the new vinyl I bought rather than anything second hand or pre-loved, which is a far better way of putting it. Some of these were bought from my local record shop. Well, when I say local, it's about 30 miles away. We don't have any record shops at all in my town, so I usually make a trip up every Saturday and see what there is. He also does second-hand vinyl as well, but and some were bought through Discogs or eBay or whatever. I think there's 11 albums here. I was going to do 10 and I pulled out 11 by mistake, so I'll just carry on with the 11. So the first one I got up new, this was from the record shop. This is the Faces. This is Snakes and Ladders, the best of the Faces. And to be quite honest with you, this is all I really need about with the Faces. It's got some great songs on it like Cindy Incidentally, Pull All Richard, You Can Make Me Dance, Sing or Do Anything. I don't know what's in the brackets after that. I know something like Do the Ironing or whatever, Wash the Dog or Wash the Car. Stay With Me is on this as well. The only slight disappointment is that there's a song that they did, a cover of Chuck Berry's Memphis, which I love, by the Faces, which didn't make it on the compilation, but this was quite a reasonable enough purchase, and as I say, it's a good album, it really is. Early Rod Stewart is quite difficult to beat. It's just, after about 1975, he just went, well, he went over commercial and became massive, and the music suffered a bit. But anyway, there's the Faces. Next one up. This was bought off the internet. This was bought off, I think it was eBay. This is the first Creedence Clearwater Revival album. I really do like Creedence Clearwater Revival, and this is worth it alone for their version of I Put a Spell on You, which is, if you play it, you sing it, and you sing it in John Fogerty's voice as well. He really lets this one rip. Susie Q's on this. I wasn't too familiar with many of the other tracks. Like Porterville's not bad, Walk on the Water's not bad either. It's a good album. It is their debut. Their best album, I think I would say, would be their Willie and the Poor Boys or Cosmos Factory, but this is still worth having. I purged a few of my records about 3 weeks ago, double copies and so forth, to that shop I was telling you about, the local record shop, and I got quite a bit of store credit. I got more than I actually thought. And from that store credit I bought a few albums, and this was one of them. This is the White Stripes. I can't, I have no idea. D-E-S-T-I-J-L. I do not know how to pronounce that. This is their second album. This is actually very, very good. It's better than the first. Not as good as the third, White Blood Cells, but it's got some really good songs like Little Bird, You're Pretty Good Looking for a Girl, Truth Doesn't Make a Noise. I'm still slightly unfamiliar with this. I've got the CD, which I'll be playing in the car. I bought it for about £1. This obviously came as part of my credit that I had, but yes, I really do like the White Stripes, and I'm beginning to like Jack White quite a bit, his guitar playing especially, and I think Mike's cute. Okay, and she's not a bad drummer either, so she's not. Now this one is, this is the one I'm the most pleased about this year. This is David Bowie's Never Let Me Down, the 2018 reworking. It's not a remix, it's not a remaster. It's Reeves Gabrels actually added new instruments and reproduced the whole thing using David. Obviously David Bowie's voice remains the same. Apparently he wanted this done before he died. He said, look, I was never happy with the album, redo it for me. This is only available on the Loving the Alien box set. Now the Loving the Alien box set is from 83 to 87, which is not Bowie's best era. I have the box set on CD, which was expensive enough. I was not paying £200 for the box set. on vinyl for a period that I'm not as keen on. Now, the guy in the record store had one copy of the box set left and it just wasn't selling, so he decided to split it, and I went, hallelujah. So I managed to get this at a reasonably decent price. I'll put it this way, I made him an offer and he accepted it, because I didn't want anyone to pick this up, and apparently the day after I bought this, when the next person came in and saw the box set had been split, this was what they asked for, and thank goodness I got it in my collection. Is it as good as the 87 album? Some of it is, some of it's not, some of it's ruined. Some of it has been changed from an 87 album to a 90s album with Reeves Gabrels. I think he's just living in the 90s. But the biggest surprises for me were his Zeros and the Bang Bang, the cover version of the Iggy Pop song. The original Bang Bang was dreadful. This one was actually very, very good. But otherwise, it's on a par, maybe slightly better than the original album. But don't you always go back to the original albums at the end, though? You know, I bet you it's going to be the same with the Beatles, Giles Martin remixes. It's wonderful to hear at the start, but whenever it comes down to the crunch, you will go back, and I think most people will go back to original albums. But anyway, still delighted to have this. One thing I will say, I do prefer this cover by a mile. Next up, now this was £6 and it was like a blind buy off the net. Brand new. The reason I bought it is because I bought this guy's last album called Monster, which was a double album. The second album was actually called Reconstruction. Was it Reconstruction? Restoration, sorry. Restoration. And that's Hugh Cornwell of the Stranglers. For £6 and adding a couple of other things just to reduce the postage, I thought I'll have a go at this. Man, I'm so glad I bought this. I've only played it last night and this is brilliant. This is so upbeat. This is better than anything he's done since maybe mid-80s Stranglers. Again, I don't know much about Hugh Cornwell since the Stranglers have left. I have heard some of the Stranglers albums after he left. This beats all of that. Songs like Beat in My Heart, Please Don't Put Me on a Slow Boat to Trowbridge, Going to the City, Delighted Nightmare. I haven't heard any of this stuff before and I'm really pleasantly surprised. This came out in 2007 and for punt wise this is the best I have bought. Brilliant album, love it. This is another punt. Take a punt on this. Going back to the record shop again, there was for about 4 or 5 weeks the owner Johnny, know him well, I'm friends on Facebook, good lad. He would do a special offer on a new vinyl every week, £10, which is not bad for new. And I got a couple of good stuff off him. I upgraded my Who's Next because of it. I also got the Joy Division album, Unknown Pleasures, which I'm not keen on, but I'll have to give it another go. This was a punt and I thought why not, as part of the store credit. That's Florence and the Machine, and I played this morning for the first time. It's not bad, it really is not bad. It does sound like 2000s music, although there's some stuff on this like Kiss with a Fist is great, really great. Dog Days Are Over is good. It's enjoyable. Will I go further with Florence and the Machine? Well, if I see it at a decent price I may do, and I will give this another listen. But yeah, my music's coming in the 21st century. Who would ever have thought it? My God. You know, I'm stuck between 1962 and 1985. Here's one that beats it. But yeah, no, it's a good album. It's not bad at all. And that's Florence and the Machine and Lungs. Now, this I could not believe. I've been trying to collect this guy. I can't get anything in the record shop, and there's no thrift stores or anything. I know James Griffiths is collecting him in the wild, and I would love to do the same, but it would take me till I'm 90 to probably get about 3 albums in the wild, so I am trawling through Discogs and eBay, mostly Discogs, to try and pick up not necessarily original pressings, but you know, close to original, you know, within the first 5 years or whatever. This I saw for £5, brand new, still sealed, and it was bought from the same guy that I bought the Hugh Cornwell album. And this happens to be one of my favourite albums by this guy, and had to buy it. I've just finished playing it, and that's Roy Orbison's Cry Softly Lonely One. I think this is possibly his best album. The first 3 songs, She, Communication, Breakdown and Cry Softly Lonely One, are 3 of the best songs he's ever sung, in my opinion. I just love them. I love this guy's voice. I have the CDs, all the albums on the 2-for-1 CDs. I will admit he has actually recorded a load of rubbish at times. The quality control on some of his work is a little bit suspect, but it's the voice. Yeah, wonderful. I know they say that Elvis Presley had the greatest voice. I think nobody can sing like Roy Orbison. Different to Elvis, but if you were to pick Elvis, or for me, Roy Orbison, it would be Roy Orbison every time. This album was originally released into our 1960, what does it say? I think it's 65 or 66. But this is a 2015 re-release, and it plays beautifully. Lovely. Beautiful album. Next, haha, now this one here, I bought this out of the record shop. This is the Ramones' Road to Ruin. I'm so sorely tempted to buy the first 2 albums on vinyl, but I don't need them. I've got a double album called All This Stuff and More, which is the first 2 albums released on a double LP set. But this is the 3rd album I don't have. The thing about the Ramones is that these seem to be available up until this album, really. This is the 4th album, sorry. The 3rd one was Rocket to Russia. The first 4 albums seem to be available, and after that, nothing. Their 5th album, End of the Century, I have on vinyl, but that's it. And I never see any other Ramones new anyway. And anything else seems to be extremely expensive. I would love to get Pleasant Dreams. But this is a good album. It's slightly acoustic, this album, with needles and pins, but I Want to Be Sedated is the big one off this. She's the One's good song. Generally, it's Don't Come Close is another good song. Yeah, I like this. This is probably the weakest of the first 4, but still. And this is on, I think it's on a blue vinyl. I've not taken the stuff out, sorry. I'll go on forever if I started taking LPs out. Trust me, it's blue vinyl. I played it. It's like a sky blue vinyl as well, which is beautiful. So where are we at? Okay, this was bought for store credit as well. I thought I'd give this a go. This is the best of the specials. This is a recent album, double LP set. Basically, is it all you want of the specials? For me, yes, bar 1 song. Again, with all compilations, there's always one song that I want that's not on it, and it's a song called You're Wondering Now, which was on the first album. But this has got, you know, all the big songs like Gangsters, A Message to You, Rudy, Do Nothing, which I love. Obviously, it's got Ghost Town. It's even got Free Nelson Mandela, you know, as a special AKA. Double LP set, worth it. I don't have any other specials material. I've only got greatest hits on CD and vinyl of specials, so I would like to maybe possibly get the first album, but that's the specials. And the thing is, this is not a gatefold, which is a bit of a cop out. I think they could have made this into a gatefold sleeve. Right, we're beating along nicely here. This is number 10. This is an upgrade, and only bought it because of store credit. This is Fear of Music. Talking Heads, don't need to talk about this album. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. This is their third album, I believe. I think their second album, which is, what's it called? Is it More Songs About Buildings and Food, is probably my favourite. But this is a great album. Heaven's on this. No, I don't even need to talk about it. Everybody knows this album. This is a constant seller. Great band and great album. And number 11, this is a punt. I never had this and I thought, right, we'll give it a go. We'll see what it's like. And that is Pink Floyd's The Division Bell. It's a Dave Gilmour album, basically. Yeah, I wasn't too sure whether to pick this up or not. Which is the right cover? Maybe that's the right cover. I think that's the front cover there. I haven't got the previous album, although I did love the song Learning to Fly in it. If the previous album had been in the shop, I would have probably bought that instead, but I'm glad I bought this, because this is actually quite good. It's Sunday afternoon listening. High Hopes is good, Sorrow's good. I couldn't tell you what the rest of the tracks are, but they all moved along quite nicely. It's not Animals or The Wall or Wish You Were Here or Dark Side of the Moon. The four big ones, as I would call it. I don't even think it's as good as the Roger Waters one, what you call the Final Cut, which nobody likes, which I absolutely love. But in saying that, it's well worth having. So this is the Division Bell Final Cut. No, so it's not the Final Cut. Sorry. It's the Division Bell. Did I say the Division Bell Final Cut? Well, I'm not going to cut out Pink Floyd, the Division Bell, okay? So that's my 11th one. I have bought more, but I'm not going to show them. I'll maybe do a video on some of the second-hand vinyl I got. So that's it for me, and I'll probably have another video next week. I can't see me doing any more this weekend. So anyway, all the best and have a good weekend. Bye-bye.